Hello everybody and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Last time we beat we beat the panty snatcher guy, and this time we're gonna continue investigating the crime. Hopefully find the murderer. You know, let's go. June 16th, 2:33 p.m. Right? Anything agency. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive.
Really? I had fun. Milwaukee made it through the day too.
Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case.
But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly.
Yeah. Maybe after I solve this case, Trucy.
The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance.
Ah, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him. Wait, do we have Mr. Hat in the court record? Please tell me. Ah, no, we don't. No.
Hello? Ah, Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Walkie will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty. Yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, way to put the pressure on a guy.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
I forgot to examine Charlie. Not yesterday, last time. Last investigation part.
I'm sorry, I don't know much about the case. I feel so helpless. You're my only hope. Please help me, Walkie Pocky.
Okay, Walkie Pocky. It's Charlie, the houseplant. They've had it for years, apparently.
That's Mr. Charlie to you. He's been here longer after all.
Mr. Charlie. Right. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. He was raised by a tribe of heathens.
Tracy, knowing what happens in Spirit of Justice, Trucy, that's racist. That's a racist, Trucy. She's saying something to the plant as she waters it.
Mr. Charlie forgives you, this time.
Is there anything else I might do to please his high leafiness? Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family?
I'm fine with it. I love Walkie with all my heart. Oh, that's so sweet.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Walkie first meet, anyway?
Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance.
She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business?
Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Waki going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world.
That's not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kataki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it.
But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the Kingster tradition to uphold. Ooh, generation gap. They've even got the Ever Classic. What about the family business going?
Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus.
Apparently, yes. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my app something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he's just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake, but it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's about time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right. Leave it to me.
Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous.
Sorry. I'm new at this, okay?
It's alright, I believe you. I believe in you.
I've been lied to. Oh, wait, no, I haven't been lied to. I tried to go... Okay. Not examine, move. What? June 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Looks like Waki's out for questioning.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later.
Excuse me.
Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other... you mean the panty snatcher.
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope we don't regret this.
He is a valuable witness.
He's a bit precious, I'll give him that.
Please, keep this brief, if you would. I'm quite busy.
No, you're not. You literally have nothing to do.
I need to finish this paper. Yeah, it's you!
Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you.
Very well, as long as they're few.
Nothing would make me happier, believe me. This is the first time we hear this song here. It's for Wesley Stickler. The security camera's looking at me. I wonder if they tape all of this. A security guard. He stands here, watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure he's breathing.
I'm a lawyer. I think I was forgetting to present my badge to everybody last time. God damn
Fine, ignore my evidence. See if I care. I wonder what he's thinking. On second thought, let's not go there. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole...
it. Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood.
How exactly?
Yes, that night, I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more. You want to know the trick of to my peonies, right? You're here too? Oh, great Trucy, teach me. Eh? I must know the secret of your panties.
Kill yourself, guy, dude.
My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help.
I don't know. I think you'd make a great, lovely assistant. Apollo, I'm going to beat you to death for this.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time?
Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I give in court. The defendant was there in the park that night, of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that, at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen." And the next moment, a shot was fired.
And this is all true. Really?
My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie?
I can't think of anything you'd want to hide more than panty snatching, true.
It sounds like Wacky was at the scene of the crime after all.
How I wish it weren't so.
That's all. That all we get out of by this, man? Yep. June 16th, Kitaki Mansion.
Yikes, she's back.
Hey, you too. Over here.
Us?
Yo, Little Plum, what's up?
I think all this gangsterese is a negative influence on Trucy.
I heard you retrieved my bloomers.
Well, I was just doing...
A man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you?
Yes, sorry, I caught him.
You're cute when you're nervous, Polly.
I'll deal with you later.
Not enough about bloomers. What about my son, Wacky?
Wacky, well, he's in...
Clearly.
Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping you could avoid coming back here. I don't know if I presented my badge to you yesterday, so I'm gonna do that now.
Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about.
He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude.
Life does have an appeal for that age. Particularly for boys.
What? Don't look at me like that.
He was shot in the turf war about half a year ago.
Yes, we heard the story from Wacky.
Did he tell you the whole story? You know, I mean, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone.
What?
Actually, he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom.
Words have a certain weight to them. Hopefully when
this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss? You mean Wonky's father?
They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they?
It's true. One of our pistols is missing.
So the murder weapon was from this mansion.
We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days.
None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Wacky could have taken it.
I see.
I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change.
To doesn't seem too concerned, at least.
Yeah, Rocky's fiancée.
They're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose. She's been staying over lately.
You don't look too happy about that, little plum.
How would you guess?
Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her?
Rocky brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot.
I can see why. She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough, but, you know. No, it's probably just me being suspicious. Staying in this business for too long. You start to only see darkness in people. Now you get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble.
I wonder what the problem is.
It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him.
But Rocky seems like he's against his father's position.
That's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. We're trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Rocky isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true.
But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills?
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
I see. Something must be up.
We'll see things the way the boss sees them someday.
This trash can. This is where you found the mirror.
Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom. Look at the pin on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident.
Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up.
Slippers added to the court record. Type other. Retrieved from the entrance to People Park. Shippers? Slippers for patients at the Miraculous Clinic was found in front of the Kotaku mansion. Just want to point that out.
I wonder, could this be a print?
Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo.
Then we can analyze it just like a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence.
Why do we have this? Hey, it worked! It looks like big toe, maybe.
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already.
What was that? We have to match the print. What was next? We have to match the print, right?
Right, let's match it. Wait, the director didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo.
Oh, good point.
Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice?
I guess so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert.
June 16th, Eldune's house.
Hey, it's Mr. Eldune. Oh, Mr. Eldune. What's wrong?
So, found my stand. I'm kind of sad that, there's only gonna be one witness tomorrow, and I'm kind of sad we never cross-examine, Plum or Eldune. I mean, cross-examining this guy would be very fun. So, found my stand. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
Ah,
And now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. Got no other place to go. I see. How can a newsstand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy Doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell you. Ugh. Can't even cook an honest noodle. He?
Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me to never eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood.
Well, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me?
Hi, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing up by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? Clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But...
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park or beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Elder, I'm a lawyer. No, nothing for you. Sorry, Sam boy. My interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Get me back my stand, I'm begging you. That stand. For generations it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. The tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand. It's history, I tell you. Watch what you say or it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Alden. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
You remember it, you said, oh. I was a go-getter back in my day. Till my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Loon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Bah, let old noodles lie, that's what I say. Starting to get an idea of what he did anyway. Stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that. Mr. Loon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? I couldn't help but sense an enmity there. Enmity? I hate him. I hate him. Hatred. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me. He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob. You mean the Kentucky family? They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So started giving the Kentucky family a good deal. A deal? Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Out to my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon? Figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor. Surgeon. Till the year before last.
So Mr. Maractus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in soup broth? Yeah, kind of. Take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions, you'll find their way in there. For people who like them, well, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions, hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was, an onion boy, that's what I called him. So, you weren't exactly friends. Me and pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, Sure enough, he'd come following along. And then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy. I see. That's right, I was searching long before he was, you know. Then that no good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Miraculous, aren't you? Yes. Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor, that's all I'm saying. Just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll.
Right, thanks, Mr. Eldoon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. June 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I was hoping to meet with my client. Wacky Katak is just finished questioning. I'll bring him in. I'll bring him out.
Great, finally.
Yo, what's up, my little imposter?
What did you call me?
Damn, is you? Sorry, G. Thought you were a leader.
My little imposter sure is a strange nickname.
It's a clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant pot toaster, like toaster girl, right?
If you're going to drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl?
Well, because she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do you for?
You don't look so chipper today, Wacky.
Worried about your heart condition, maybe?
That was the wackiest thing of all.
All us G's lining up taking eye exams. Better to die young than fade away, bazoy. A relief to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Man fights to protect what's valuable to him. You know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. You have anything to say, Mr. Birdman? No. Wacky, I'm a lawyer. Yeah, whatever. He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence. Alita, man. Alita. Okay, not yet. So, I hear you're to be married next month. Straight up? We put a nuclear 40 out on the stoop. Alita, oh, snapple cakes. She's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague.
Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you. I best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What? Man, what's past is past, she knows that.
When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, she's down with all that. With that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Pal Maractus?
There's something you should know. Wikitaki's are having what you might call a feud with the Rivales family. So, about 6 months ago, 6 months back, I go into Rivales' turf, packing a knife, right?
And you were shot?
Coolest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart. My homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's alright to consider one of the 7 wonders of the Kataki family, you know that? So, you were taken to the miraculous clinic then? You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. Can't just let the boss's son die, you know? I'd hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kataki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet that hit you was never removed?
And it's still threatening his life.
The doctor did it on purpose.
The Vivales family paid him off. I'm sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of the murder. That much is clear.
Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not about my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. For my old man, he's gone soft. Says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Is that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young, faux shizzle. Wait till I run the yard, and everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent. Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Juicy. Okay, now I can present the gun, I think. Maybe. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife.
They belong to the family. I stuck them out that night.
So the killer Mr. Stickler says he saw that night was... I guess it was me. I was there after all. Yeah, we're finished.
Yo, Wacky, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
Hey, you don't beat around the bush, do you?
I like your style, shorty.
Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him?
I don't know. The day of the checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine.
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So, I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, he's dragging this mule stand behind him. Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you're more whack than I am. Not saying something. But I was serious. The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well.
You don't remember?
But the way I see it, there wasn't anyone else there that night. And I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying?
Hi. Hi, Tracy. Wait. I think I already did this.
What is that, Paolo? Oh, you want to see a magic trick, is that it? Okay, watch when I make that piece of evidence disappear. Forever.
Yikes. No thanks. My bad. I love Tracy. He's so cute. Not the head. Oh, god damn it. Actually, a swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. Better stay away or it'll become a crashing, cascading cavalcade of DVD cases. Okay. Maybe that says something different if Phoenix is here. Next time I come here, I'll investigate it, I guess. June 16th, Kataki Mansion.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't F5. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way here. Just my luck.
Oh my god, he's so cool!
Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them. They love it.
Oh, he's so cute!
They're so excited. It doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal.
So you're here investigating?
And I was on my way home. Then my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars and motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Machines. Tell me you share my angst, F4heads. I rode a bicycle, actually. And in the event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene is in front of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah? She's in a foul mood, too. Me gentle. Auf Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen? Auf Wiedersehen. Son. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know German. Sorry. I don't know how pronunciations work in German. Bebe?
Oh my god, there he goes!
I know clavier means piano. And I don't think it's actually pronounced clavier, but I don't care. I don't care enough. In the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
June 16th, People Park. Huh? Does something about the scene look different to you?
The blue tarps are gone. Or maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well.
Hey, you there. If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky. Hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit. I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop. Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
When he walks his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting.
Speaking of distracting,
I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique.
Have I presented my cards to you yet? Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. Ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically. Oh, hello.
Detective Sky. You know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me.
Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an accident?
I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe.
But you're a detective now.
Well, I failed the test. But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives.
Are you sure that's okay? You know, I find this dynamic between Emma and Clavier interesting. I think it's a great juxtaposition between, you know, with Gumshoe and Edgeworth. Because Gumshoe, great guy, he's a good guy, but for whatever reason, he just loves Edgeworth, even though Edgeworth did some very not good things. And then, here on the flip side, Emma absolutely despises Clavier, even though Clavier never really does anything to really deserve that hate.
I won't lie, I'm not fond of that man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way.
Glamorous. Right.
Prosecutors should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glamorous and more simorous, you know?
No, actually I don't. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
What? Really? He was the one?
You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys.
I'm neither a boy nor one of his. But let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? Never actually heard the details.
Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway.
Why are you staring at me, Teresa? Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Ooh, you wanna know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy.
You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue?
What is it? I see a roller and glue? This is a footprint analysis kit.
Footprint?
It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does it have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever want to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your penny-snatching student witness, for instance? So with that kit... Right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all.
Oh, psh. You're friends. And, to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Okay, I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit.
Why does this not fill me with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprints. Or in this case, the shoe print we want analyzed.
I've taken the liberty of marking the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with?
If you're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints prepare to be examined.
Ooh, this is so exciting.
Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. How am I supposed to do that? Just touch the screen where you want to pour the plaster, like this. It doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over. Not bad. You're handier with that than you looked. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Try the plaster until it turns right. Right. Just touch to direct the dryer. There. Give it a shot. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. That's not white anymore. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the print part. Hold on to that roller tight now, and hold it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink on there for a good print. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Let's see if we get a match. Ooh. Okay, not that. How the fuck do you have your fucking symbol thing on your shoes, Gavin? What kind of shoes are you wearing? I wonder. Not you. Okay, that's everybody. So, the shoe prints belong to walkie-talkie after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime.
Wow, I can almost see the signs at work.
Don't you love it? Nothing feels better. He's definitely way more into this than I am. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case, with science. Well, that's certainly bright for me. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now to pick which print you want to analyze. Okay, looking good. Next to dry the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the one you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Let's see if we get a match. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony. The final version of it, at least. Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing. Okay, yes.
Holy crap. I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science. Now to pick which print you want to analyze. Just random one on the edge of the Okay, looking good. Next to try the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Huh? That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can't say without even looking at this. I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list.
A mystery print.
Anything else you have to say? This print is far too smooth to be a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though, that's certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. Try next to the Yeldoon's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you.
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print?
This mystery shoe print does remind me of something.
I wanna see.
Hey!
The bottom is covered with paint.
Huh? What's this weird shape here?
It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom of the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Ugh, I got paint on my hand.
Apollo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape.
Oh my god, these two. I'm pretty sure I've seen something that would leave a print like that. You know, I think I have a culprit here. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually.
Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here?
But look at the bottom, see?
It's covered with paint, except for...
See? Right here?
Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck to the bottom? It came off from the slipper stepped in paint. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic.
Exactly. The victim's clinic.
Wait, that means... someone from the clinic was involved?
Why is she just standing there eating?
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask.
What? Can you give us access into the Maractus clinic?
The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. It's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes.
Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Detective Sky's orders under the court record.
Right. Maractus clinic, here comes justice.
Type documents received from the Sky allow clinic access to the magician and attorney in prosecutor Gavin's name. I like this core theme. June 16th, Eldon's house. Ah, you two again. When or when will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have.
What's this?
Detective Sky.
Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Really? No suspicious again. Well, we got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo.
Practice Clinic. June 16th, Practice Clinic reception.
Huh, kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim lived, looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo. This must be the slippers for patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here too. And ours have paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. It comes from the hit and run after all. What were a pair of clinic slippers doing in the trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run?
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus.
You'd think they use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here...
Why'd they leave without their shoes?
Better take a closer look at these just in case. Sandals out of the court record, type out received from the Maractus Clinic. Reception. Cute woman's sandals. Found in the Maractus Clinic foyer.
Hey, Apollo, you think this is...
Huh. This could be a taupe print.
Maybe we better print off this. Let's try it out.
This really isn't how this works, by the way. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe?
Wait, I mean, is it that we got the print? Is there such thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh, good point. If there is, Detective's Guide didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print.
This seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice.
Yeah, good idea. Okay. More investigating.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from Muldoon's noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
Then, I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Muldoon must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy.
Look, this door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
It's not locked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks? Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about.
Ah, Apollo, that sound! It came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in. They left through that window.
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now.
That must be her experience as a penny snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police.
Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am.
Well, one thing's for certain. The clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
Oh, didn't mean to bring that out.
The window was ajar.
That must be how our culprit escaped. Sorry, a burglar escaped, I mean.
I wonder who it was.
Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here?
Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back at the next day at least.
I'd give it a month myself.
Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burned out?
No, our cat burglar must have dropped it. But why is it standing up on the floor like that then?
Maybe I think that was Apollo talking.
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splotch on a part of the cord. I think that's blood.
It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure.
I better look at the record.
Type other, retrieved from the Miraculous Clinic office. Found in the Miraculous Clinic office with a broken bulb and a red stain on the cord.
What a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock.
Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9. Wait, do you think...
That burglar just now was trying to open it. I wonder what's inside this safe.
Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first 207 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers.
I wonder. Well, I have an idea.
I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are. When you press the buttons, you have to touch them. With your finger, right?
It would leave a print.
When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints...
We'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo.
Two, 5, 7, 9. Look, you can see the oily finger residue clearly. Look at 7 and 9.
There's our glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. It's either 5-2 or 2-5. No. It opened.
This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak.
The names are easy enough to read. Look by patient. It says Waki Kataki? So this is Waki, our client's chart. Huh.
Why would this one chart be in here? In this safe? Let's see the physician's signature. Let's see. The physician's signature says Pal Maractus.
What is it, Apollo?
Look here, it says who filed the chart.
Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala?
Alita Tialita. Alita Tialita is Waki's fiancée.
That's one Ida too many, Apollo, though.
Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic.
Odd that she neglected to mention this before now.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
So, Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus Clinic. And she had access to Kitaki's medical chart.
You got the I and the Y wrong, Apollo.
My God. This is so funny. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? Rocky's chart out of the record. This looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of a safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprising given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it. That's for sure. Bullet out of the record. Type evidence in the Miraculous Clinic office. Found in the Miraculous Clinic safe. Squished from impact with the back of safe. Type Rocky's chart. Type documents from the Miraculous Clinic office. Found in the Miraculous Clinic safe. Signed by Nurse Alita Tiala. Pretty sure that's all here. At least I think. Yes, it is. Okay. No.
I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science.
Next we'll have us analyze face prints. I just want to say, I'm pretty sure so far the only parts in this game that aren't feature length are the 2 court parts that we did in this case so far. Because this is on track of being feature length. I'm pretty sure the next trial is going to be feature length. It's funny.
Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print. Off another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So if the prints match, you'd know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? I think I just might, actually.
Really?
I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print? This pair of slippers, toe print and all.
Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy.
Can you analyze it for us?
Of course. Hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones who found the prints.
A perfect match? The same person wore these sandals and slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth.
Bye.
I think. Wait. Yeah, I just need to present those. Present that, right? Yeah. Ow. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
June 16th, Hickfield Clinic.
Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo.
I heard you did well in that trial today.
Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. Before we do that, Phoenix. The TV's been left on. Looks like the Steel Samurai's in a spot of trouble. I'm sure we'll come back to win in the end. Mr. Wright likes those kind of stories. Attorney's badge, if you have anything else to say? It's refreshing to be so clearly ignored for a change. Okay. "7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?" "Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time." 17 years old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all." "That's all? How could that be all?" "What do you mean?" "What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence?" They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you." "Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself?" "How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. What about what happened in my first trial?" "Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a simple piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick." "I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know." "Mr. Wright." Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. Bye, Phoenix. Talk to you later. June 16th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. "Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's..." "Oh, you again. Do you always have to announce your entrances like that?" "Man, oh man, man. Now I'm all in a funk and it's his fault." One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up, I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. But what if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I learned one thing today. It's that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob. Over my dead body. Spend my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail for my sake.
Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, that's sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present. She got mad little feet. Man, so cute, man. Okay, so you have a foot fetish. Shut the fuck up.
So these sandals are hers?
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling.
What's up with the funky vibes?
Sandals updating the court record. Elita sandals. Present from Maki. Found in Miraculous Clinic foyer. Big toe print found on left sandal.
Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray?
Wait. That's right. That's right, Walkie. It's yours.
Hey, look. I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look. In particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala.
Huh?
Your lawyers do your homework.
So, you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting?
Fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. About half a year ago, I was shot to win a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure, but they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks. The Miraculous Clinic? That's where I met her, my fallen angel.
You mean Alita Tiala?
She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, the bad guy always gets the ladies.
Right.
She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like, on the down low. Know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me.
So, that was the proposal.
You know it? That was the love. Right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the app was done and we were out of there. See you later. Bye.
About that ARP.
Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said? Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup? Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get the crap fooled. That crap fooled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I?
Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before?
Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean.
June 16th. Eldune's house.
Mr. Aldun, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Trucy doll?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
I suppose he's a doctor still. Mr. Aldun, is everything okay?
I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good.
Mr. Aldun. Where is it? Mr. Aldun, could you take a look at this?
Medical chart. You shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Aldun?
What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. The chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD.
ABD?
All but dead. His Let's knock on the pearly gates. Someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Well, permit me to speak as a... Well,
Should I change his voice for this?
well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. Listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. Represent my badge. Mr. O'Doon, could you take a look at this? Think we got time for that? Well, we don't. See me without my bowl on? You're looking at a man who means business. So stop beating around the bush and get cutting. Better hear what he has to say while he's in a talkative mood. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie fella is not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up beside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see the bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, the only reason I don't think of is it's too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. That scrap of metal just surrounded by blood vessels. Hey, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc would be eager to fiddle with.
You mean?
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take a more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician.
Only have to make rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I give him another half a year, tops. But Rocky's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial, he should be on an operating table. Great. Just great.
How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. Emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. And he finds that bullet. That's despair right there. Juicy doll. Cold despair.
Despair? Like the hit game Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc?
What the fuck is a Danganronpa? What the fuck is a dang it grandpa? Well, the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out.
The Katakis?
You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So, he skips the operation and walks back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
Which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. Got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. You left Waki to die.
There's a darkness in this world, Juicy Doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gangs' turf wars are like kids' games. When you're up against the real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Waki, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the whole world.
So Waki?
He's a real lucky to be alive even now.
No.
There's one problem.
Apollo?
This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala.
That's right. This operation was how they met.
Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Waki's condition, guaranteed.
Ah!
Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. She knew her patient was in serious danger. think she wanted to get this second operation before getting engaged.
What was she thinking? Apollo?
What were you thinking, Alita Tiala? So we continued, and we will find out what Alita Tiala was thinking and finish this case next time. Bye-bye!